But like, just because like it's just crazy, the realization of it all. And I don't know, female gamers are just definitely less popular on the platform because there's just so much less of them. So it's crazy to think, I mean, that we're somehow the top one in terms of that. Like, as a kid, I never, like, there was never really any huge, like, female streamers or anybody, like, big to watch at all in the slightest of bits, let alone, I don't know, that, like, played Minecraft consistently, so. Ooh, I hope the rest of the glass is melted. Like, genuinely, guys, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Whether we hit today's sub goal or not, which I think the Agario or the Agar would be funny, though, but whether we hit tonight or not, genuinely, thank you guys for just hanging out and watching me place glass blocks and talk to you guys. I know it can't be always 100% of the time the most exciting and entertaining content when I stream every single day, and it can't always be lore. But nonetheless, I appreciate you guys being here, even when it's not. My voice is getting all shaky! Stop it! Blah, blah, blah.
As a female gamer, you are an inspiration to us all. Puffy love.
Aww.
Hi Puffy. Sorry if this has been asked before, but how did you decide on making your branding sheep related? Have a good stream.
I actually don't know if anybody's ever asked us this. So the merch that I have coming out actually has like a super special meaning behind it. So when I was like 7 or 8 years old, as an Easter basket, I got a stuffed animal, a stuffed sheep in it, and I called it Squishy, and I still have it to this day, but like I slept with it every single night for like years and years and years and years, and even like if I didn't sleep with it, it was still in my bed. But like I used it so much, it got to the point where it was like tattered and like ripped and like had like a button for an eye and was missing an eye and was like stitched so many times over and over and over again. And it just like always felt right. And then it became like that I almost started like collecting more sheep stuffed animals, but that one was always really special. So that's why on top of like the merch, I wanted it to be like a sheep that was somewhat torn up and a little bit ripped and a little bit damaged, because I think in a way, I mean, not to get like too deep, but we all have our own issues. We're all damaged. No one's perfect in this world. And I don't want it to ever come across that way. I mean, content creators have their own deals of problems, even though you see, like, you know, usually, you know, them in their best and most entertaining mood. But even still, I want you guys to know that it's also okay to, you know, to have flaws. Because, I mean, having imperfections is what makes everybody so unique. So, I mean, to me, there's really a lot behind it. And then on the sleeve of the merchandise, we have be seen, be heard, but heard spelled as H-E-R-D. And that goes for a lot of reasons. Like, it's, I mean, standing up for yourself and you know, having your voice be heard, whether that be even if you're through content creation, being noticed and trying to find your way.
Person that cultivates it less than 3, you brought us all together and created such an amazing community with your fun and sweet personality.
Thank you, Oleander. You're the one who summoned Cash App the other night. You crazies. Wally Bear, thank you so much for the raid. Sorry, I was having a wholesome moment. I hope you guys had a fantastic stream. Thank you so heckin' much, guys. But yeah, so the be seen, be heard, I mean, even as a content creator in a so oversaturated industry, it's so hard to stand out. So even personally for that behind, like for me, and even as a female, but it's literally hard for everybody. But that goes even way beyond the means of content creation.
We're very proud of you. I hope you're having a good day.
Aw.
Thanks for being awesome and so
Thank you.
responsive and positive. You deserve the top spot. Keep
Aw.
on killing it.
Thank you, lovely. And on top of it, that's why 15% of the proceeds of the merch is going towards RAD, which is Rise Above the Disorder, which is a charity/organization that raises money to help people be able to pay for therapy since it's so expensive. So yeah, that's a little bit of the story behind where the sheep came from and where my merch idea came from, and That's why this time with the merch approach, I went in a completely different approach, and I wanted to have like high quality clothing that was like all embroidered, and it like that you guys got the best quality that you could, but also had somewhat of a meaning of it. And also, I wanted my merch not to look like it vomited me. Like, personally, I'm not always a fan of wearing other people's merch that has their name spackled all over it. Like, I wouldn't expect you guys to want to wear merch that says Captain Puffy all over it all the time, because sometimes when you go out in public, you don't want people to know, oh my god, they're a huge fan of this person, or whatever the case may be. So I wanted to still somewhat represent me with the sheep, but also have it where it could appeal to anybody, or people could wear it and have people not know whose merch it is at all. So there was a lot of planning and ideas that went through it, and I think it turned out very well. I'm super excited for it. I'm also losing my voice. Hold on. Ah, rah. Do 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 da ba 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 ba. You can say Georgia found it's okay. No, that's not what I'm meaning. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, majority of content creators put their name all over their merch, which is fine. Just personally, for me, I don't particularly like to wear other, like, people's merch that have their names all over it. Just because I feel like, even, like, sometimes in public, I would be shy if people be like, oh, they watch this person, which is not something to be shy about at all, by the way. But, like, that's just me personally. So I kind of just did my own personal preference with that. It's not to say that people who have their name all over their merch has lesser merch or something, but that's just my personal opinion. Dream's new hoodie doesn't count because there's a few